Hi guys, what is up? Welcome to Launch Fitness. Today I have a cool down stretch and ab series for you. So grab your mats and we'll get started. We're gonna start actually at the bottom of our mat. Big inhale, brings your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, swan dive forward over your legs here, relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. Just kind of relaxing in here. Inhale, we'll come to a flat back. So put your hands on your shins or your quadriceps. Relax your shoulders and exhale, fold. We're going to kind of crawl it out here. Just inchworm out, one hand at a time. Nice and easy. Just came in from a nice jog. So I want to kind of take a nice cool down here. Oxygenate the muscles, lift through your side body here. Stacking your shoulder over your wrist. It was humid out, so I have to make sure I drink plenty of water. You also, if you got in your cardio before this session, make sure you hydrate, drink lots and lots of water. I cannot stress that enough. It's such an important piece of training. And we'll inchworm our hands back to our feet and fold. Maybe you get a little bit deeper this time. And then rolling it up nice and easy, one vertebrae at a time. Rolling the head, neck, and shoulders back and down. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to do knees to the middle for 3, 2, and 1. Swan dive back down. Inhale, flat back. So kind of going through this series again. Exhale, fold, inchworm it out. Back to that plank. This time rocking to the outside of the right foot. We're staggering our feet so the left is in front of the right. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can stack both feet on top. Lift through that side body for 3, 2, and 1. So yoga is a great cool down, and I staggered there, or faltered, I should say, a little bit, but that's why they call yoga a practice, right? There's no perfect yoga. You have to kind of take it in stride and practice lifting for 3, 2, and 1. And last time, walking our hands to meet our feet and folding a little deeper. Feeling that nice posterior chain stretch here. That feels really nice. After that nice jog I had, I did about 3.5 miles here. I'm going to roll up nice and slowly, one vertebrae at a time. So as we age, roll your head, neck, and shoulders back last. Hands come up over your head. Inhale. As you exhale, knees to the elbows for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, swan dive. As I was saying, as you get older, your vertebral column, in between each disc, there's fluid in there. And we want to kind of keep that fluid, but as we age, we lose it. So make sure to hydrate. That's very, very, very important. Okay, so from here, we're going to drop down to our knees. And you can take a nice child's pose here. So knees wide, feet together. Sit back and take a few deep breaths. I'm going to grab my drink here. I am super sweaty. I lost a lot of fluid and sweat. So I'm going to grab some water here. Woo! It was so humid today. And running in humidity is hard, very hard. Okay. Sitting your booty back. One more big deep breath. Crawl your fingertips out. Sit your bum back. And when you're ready, coming on to all fours here. Now from here, tucking the toes, making sure your fingertips are spread nice and wide on the mat. We'll lift our hips, take a nice down dog. And eventually, maybe your heels come in contact with the mat. Now, if they don't, no worries. We'll pedal it out, pushing it opposite palm, opposite heel. Spinning your biceps towards your ears. Very important here. So really getting a nice elongated stretch through that spine. Oh, nice job. Any juicy spots you can hang out in for some extra love. And inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, heels. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, heels. This time we'll plunge forward to a plank position. Fingertips nice and wide here. Now from this position here, we're going to do a chaturanga through. So if you need to drop down to your knees, no shame there. If not, we're hugging our elbows in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, taking upward dog or cobra. Relax through the shoulders. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips for a nice down dog. Getting into our abdominal series here. So I'm going to plunge it forward to a plank and then opposite hand to the inside of the opposite shin. Plunge it forward, inside hand to the opposite shin here. Plunging it forward. Inside hand to opposite shin. Plunge it forward. Tap. And tap. So you're tapping hand to opposite knee or like right inside that kneecap. For 6. Here's 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, that was hands to knees. Let's bring knees to hands. We're going to do some mountain climbers. So I'm on the Bosu. You do not need one of these Bosus. You can just be on your mat. Knee pulls into opposite wrist and back in a plank position. So here's the slow-mo option. Driving your knee in to the opposite wrist. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more slow. And here we go. Let's pick it up. Woo! Core galore. I love it. 10, 9, 8. Drive it in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Drop it down to the knees. Child's pose. Breathe deep here. Nice job. Okay, we're going to flip it over onto our back now. So, nice and easy here. Moving this out of the way. Sitting up tall. Flipping my palms open towards the ceiling and rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Making sure I don't just plop down here. Nice job. We'll hug the knees in and rock it side to side. Awesome job, you guys. So, taking our left foot high to the sky and our right foot high to the sky. Bringing our hands up here. We're going for toe touches. So, hand to opposite toe, reaching up and lowering down. So, reach, chopping off that pinky toe and lower. Breathe out, lift, shoulder blade comes off the mat here and lower. Breathe out, lower, breathe out and lower. Here we go. Reach for 10, 9, 8, eyes to the ceiling, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring your hands under your bum now. We're going for some nice leg lifts. So what we're doing is lowering our legs down. Shoulder blades come off the mat. I'm going to tuck my knees in towards my belly. Lift up my legs, give my head a little rest here. And then again, looking towards my toes, shoulder blades off the mat. Hug in the knees, give the head a little bit of a rest. Again, eyes up towards the ceiling, then looking towards the toes, in and up, lowering down, in and up. Let's do 3 more here. Here's 3. Here's 2. Nice job. 1 more. Good work. Okay, you guys. So from here, what we're going to do is bringing our feet to the mat, elbows behind your head, so you're not pulling on your head here. I just want them grasping nice and gently behind your head. Little lifts. So just a basic sit-up here. Eyes are coming towards the ceiling or towards the sky, lifting the shoulder blades off the mat and back down. So lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lift and lower. Make sure you're sticking that lumbar spine into the mat. Breathe out, in. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Lift for 3, 2, 1. Lower. 3, 2, 1. Lower. 3, 2, 1. And lower. 3, 2, 1. And lower. Again. 3, 2, 1. And lower. One more time. Lifting up. 3, 2, 1. And lower. Nice job. Okay. Bring your feet together. I gently want you to bring your knees out to a nice little butterfly here for a nice groin stretch. You can place your hands gently on the inside of your thighs here. Breathe deep. This should feel like a nice little opening here. Oh, this feels good. All right, a few more exercises, you guys, and we are done. Hands underneath your bum. Now, scissors. Shoulder blades come off the mat. You're looking towards your feet and just scissoring your feet here. So we'll go for 15, 14. Pointing your toes. Here's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Sit it up. Let's come onto all fours again before we finish with our stretch. And I want you to sit up on the ball if you do have a ball. If you're on the mat, that's perfectly fine to be on the mat. We're going to go for some V-ups. So, my hands are behind me to support me here. Lifting to a V and lowering. Lift and lower. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5. Woo! 4. So this ball really adds a balance and stability factor. 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Ooh, okay, sitting up tall now. Russian twists. So I'm sure you guys have seen these before. We're gonna sit up tall and twist. I'm gonna cross one leg over. I'm actually gonna grab a nice light 5-pound weight here. You do not need to use a weight. You can use your body weight and just use your elbows, right? But if you'd like to, sit up nice and tall here and right here. So I'm going side to side. My feet can touch down if they need to, okay? If not, try to keep your knees close together and sit up nice and tall. Now we'll switch what leg goes on top here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job, you guys. Okay, so finishing up here, plank position. I want you down on your forearms and up on your hands. down on your forearms, up on your hands, and try to alternate what side you go down on. Now, if you're on the mat, of course, that's perfectly fine. Just make sure your hands go right underneath your shoulders here. We'll do 4 more for a total of about 8 to 10 reps we go for. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And last one, we'll hold it here in a plank position, so an isometric hold, the most effective abdominal exercise you can do, believe it or not. So suck up through that belly here. Really get into it. Squeezing that midsection. I don't want you to feel it anywhere else but your core. If you start to feel it in your hips or anywhere else, your lower back, drop down to the knees. We're halfway there. Stay with it. Keep it up for me. Stay with it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and whew. Last one. Here we go. On all fours, we shall finish up with a little cat-cow. Inhale, dropping the belly button down. Relaxing the shoulder blades down the back here. Exhale, hollow, pushing through the spine, looking towards your belly button. So inhale, you drop your belly button down, roll the shoulder blades down your back and looking upwards. Exhale, you hollow, push strong through the mat, look towards your belly button. You can add some movement. So inhale, drop the belly button, moving towards the left. Exhale, hollow. Now we'll go towards the opposite direction. Inhale, drop the belly button. Exhale, hollow, towards the right. Meeting in a neutral spine here. Left palm extends out, right leg extends out. From here, squaring off the hips, sucking up through the belly for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Opposite arm, opposite leg, squaring off your hips like someone's pulling you forward and pulling you back at the same time. Suck up through that belly and lower. Let's add on, extending out. And 4 times, elbow to knee. Here we go. 4, crunch. 3, extend. 2, extend. And 1. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Extend. And lower. Last time. Extend out. Here we go. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, elbow to knee, extend. 1 more, here we go. Extend, lower, tuck your toes. Spin your biceps towards your ears, fingertips nice and wide, down dog. Nice release here, nice stretch. Pedaling it out. Great job, you guys. This was a great core series. If you want to finish with me for this nice cool down abdominal stretch challenge or series, you may. If not, good job. You can finish right here. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Take a big inhale. Come to your tippy toes. Exhale, heels. 1 more time. Inhale, tippy toes. And exhale, heels. So thank you guys so much for visiting Launch Fitness. If you want to stay with me, we're going to lift that right leg high to the sky. We have about 8 more minutes tops here. Inhale, we'll lift the right leg high to the sky. And exhale, pull the knee to the nose here. So inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, knee comes to opposite elbow now. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to the same elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Lift. And exhale, knee to the same elbow. And lift. Nice job. So stagger by bending at the knee here, opening up that hip a little bit. Push your chest down towards the straight leg. Inhale, lift that right leg high to the sky, and exhale, I want you to pull it all the way through for a nice pigeon pose. So anyone that is a runner, pigeon pose is a great hip opener here, so we'll explore this for a sec. Sitting up tall and exhale, we're going to crawl your hands out, forward on the mat. So nice and relaxed here, taking a few deep breaths. You can rest your hands on the top of your palms here. Crawling your hands over towards the right side maybe. And then again over towards the left. Finding any extra juicy spots that need some extra love for an extra breath or two. And then when you're ready, climb it on up. And if you'd like to explore grabbing your back knee, or your back foot, I should say, and kind of opening things up here, you can interlace your fingers to really catch that back foot and stretch that front quad in your left leg. So really pulling it in, you can use a strap, you can use a belt here. Just getting a nice quadricep stretch here. Again, you can grasp those hands like I just did. And eventually roll onto the outside of your right hip. We're going to swing that left leg all the way around till it hits the ground. Now, I want both of your butt cheeks on the mat. So if both butt cheeks are not on the mat when you're sitting this way, you can straighten out that right leg. Crossing over the left. Inhale, raise the right arm, and exhale, we'll take a little twist towards the left. Inhale to lift you, and exhale to twist you, looking over the left shoulder. Okay, little twist over to the opposite direction. We'll shake it out here in a pike position. And eventually opening up into a straddle position. My favorite adductor exercise. So taking another big sip of water here. Woo! Hydration, so good. You notice, like I notice, when I'm not hydrated, my muscles just feel so weak and it's not good. So really it's very, very important to get like drinks with electrolytes if you're running, especially in the heat and humidity, okay? So in a straddle position, I want those tootsies facing up towards the ceiling, very important. And you're flexing your feet. You can bring your hands kind of to your inner thighs here, to the top of your thighs, and your fingertips towards your inner thighs, and try to pull them back like you're pulling the skin of your quadricep muscles up and out. And I want you to just lean in forward here. So not taking the full expression yet and falling, just setting yourself up so you feel that nice groin stretch. Eventually, maybe you can crawl it out. So anyone that has Piriformis Syndrome, Piriformis Syndrome is this issue deep within your glute muscle. It's a muscle that's a deep gluteal muscle. Your sciatic nerve runs right through it. So a lot of people that have sciatica have a lot of Piriformis impingement syndrome too. So you want to be careful and cautious of that. That can get inflamed with a lot of plyometric activity, a lot of running, jogging. And some days you want to be careful and take it easy. You want to make sure you rest, ice, and definitely stretching. Very important for that area. You don't want to overstretch it. You want to do a lot of twisting, motions, and just opening up the adductors is great for your piriformis. We'll also do one more stretch that I'll show you, just your side lying leg twist, basic side lying leg twist. That is great for your piriformis. One more deep breath here. All right, crawling it back. Nice job here. And we'll do another hip opener. So I'm going to take my right leg, cross it over my left, sitting up nice and tall, bringing my hands behind me. I'm going to lift my hips up, my hands behind you. You are the computer screen right now. And then exhale, I'm going to crawl my hands forward, just exploring a nice hip opener. Inhale and exhale, crawling the hands towards the right. Feeling that nice elongation all throughout the lumbar spine, even into the intercostal muscles. Over to the opposing side. This feels great. I love these little twisting poses. Really elongate your muscles here. It feels amazing. Okay, so coming back through all fours here. Tucking the toes, lifting the hips. Let's feel those nice benefits. Feel the difference in sides, pedal it out. Should feel really different on one side. Let's get that other side nice and even here. So inhale, raise the left leg. Option to bend at the knee to open up the hip, pushing that chest down towards the straight leg. Inhale, lift the left leg, and exhale, pull it through, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to the same elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to opposite elbow. Inhale, lift. And last time, knee to opposite elbow. Woof, working those obliques. Inhale, lift. Option to bend at the knee, opening up that hip, push that chest down towards the mat or towards the straight right leg here. Maybe you peekaboo your left tootsies underneath your right armpit here. Inhale, lift the left leg, and exhale, pull it all the way through. All right, sitting up nice and tall, pigeon pose. Here we go. Nice and tall as we inhale. As we exhale, crawling it forward. Oh, what a nice release here. This is another great piriformis stretch. Inhale and exhale. Let's crawl it over to one side. And then crawl it over to the opposing side. Back to the middle here. Another big deep breath here, finishing. And when you're ready, climbing it out. Ooh. If you'd like to, taking that back foot, getting into that nice quadricep stretch. You can interlace it into your elbow. You can try to grasp your hands here. If you don't have enough range of motion, that's okay. You can use a band, try to pull it forward, get a nice quad stretch. And when you're ready, rock onto the outside of that left hip. We'll bring that right foot, cross it all the way over. Both sits bones should be on the mat. If they're not, again, you can straighten out that left leg here. Sit up tall, pulling in the right knee. Right arm goes behind you. Inhale, left arm reaches up tall. Exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Nice twist here. Inhale to lift and exhale to twist. Awesome job, you guys. You guys are so amazing. Let's shake it out. Take your knees down with you as you rock and roll side to side. Extend the left leg out so it's hovering off the ground. Hug in your right knee. We're just going to do 6 knee switches here. So switch, almost like a bicycle. That's 6. Here's 5. So shoulder blades off the mat, looking towards the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and one more, and one more, one more, one more. Okay, that's it. Hug your knees in, rock and roll. Hug in that right knee, extend the left leg so it's all the way out. Bring your left arm out to a T. Take your right hand, bring it to the outside of your left knee. Here's that great piriformis stretch I was talking about. Just gently bringing that left leg all the way across your body for a nice side lying twist here. Looking towards the opposing direction, so towards your left fingertips here. If you don't have enough room with your left fingertips, bring it to a goal post. That's fine too. And back to the middle. Nice job. Hugging in both knees again. Extend the left leg out. Right arm comes out to a T. Take your left palm to the outside of your right knee and gently pulling your right leg all the way over, looking towards the right in the opposing direction. For a nice side lying leg twist. So any side, any twisting positions, I should say, are great for your digestive tract. These are really great exercises to be doing. And we're going to finish coming up. So what I'd like you to do is hug your knees in. And however you decide to meet me, let's come all the way up. I want your right knee in front, your left knee in back. I want you to send everything forward here for a nice low lunge. So send everything forward, tucking that tailbone under. Make sure your knee doesn't go over your toe. You can raise your left arm up if that feels good. Nice stretch here. Breathing into it for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay. Going on to that other side. Left leg goes in front now. We'll lean into this one, finishing strong, tucking that pelvis under. Getting a nice hip flexor stretch here. If this is enough for you, that's perfectly fine. Maybe you use some blocks, some yoga blocks, that's okay. If you want to raise your right arm up, that's okay too. Let's take a few deep breaths. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay. Awesome, awesome job, you guys. Thank you guys so much for visiting with Launch Fitness. Please like and subscribe to these videos. There's great content in here. Also, I have a Facebook page. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. If you'd like some one-on-one training, I do one-on-one Zoom training. I also do small group training. I do athletic training. I'm a sports nutrition coach. I would love to hear from you. Let me know what your goals are, what you want to accomplish, and let's kick some booty. Thanks for visiting Launch Fitness, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.